Welcome to Just a Thought by Cathy. Have you ever had those days where it just seems like roadblock after roadblock comes up to stop you from achieving a goal that you have? You you think, well, because I didn't get up as early as I normally do, I'm behind. Because I didn't eat the food exactly that I wanted to eat, I don't feel good. Because of all those things, I might as well give up, go downstairs, watch TV, hang out, because I'm just not being productive anyway. Have you ever had those days where it just seems like one thing after another builds, builds, builds? You get on a negative train of thought. Now, just a reminder about the different processes that I call on in the information that I share. Today specifically, I want to share about something that I learned through Rapid Eye, actually by a master Rapid Eye technician. Again, we go back to reference the conscious versus the subconscious, the supportive versus the limiting beliefs. When we take responsibility for our lives and how things are going, we tap in to these supportive and limiting beliefs. And depending on how we progress in them, that's how we know whether we're in supportive or limiting mindset. Now, with our conscious mind, we choose the beliefs that we're running with. And we can converse about them, we could write about them because we know exactly why we believe them. When our subconscious takes over, our autopilot, and brings in beliefs and patterns, we don't recognize that they're really there, either pushing us forward or drawing us back, making us feel positive or negative. We just don't even notice that's going on. Our belief systems can come from experiences in our own life. They can come from things we observed around other people, our parents, grandparents, friends, siblings. And they become our life truths. They become the things that we believe are true. For example, my husband loves to tell the story about the woman who always cut the end off of her roasts and then put them in and cook them. And over time, her husband observed this and could not understand why she was doing it. And he said to her, "Dear, why do you always cut the end off the roast?" And she said, "Well, I don't know, but my mom always did it, so that's how you're supposed to cook a roast." She decided to ask her mother, "Why do you always cut the end off the roast?" And her mom said, "Because I only had a small roasting pot and the roast never fit in it, so I always had to cut the end off to make it fit." The point being that we observe and learn things, and we don't always know the basis for it. I mean, I think we do that now where we say, be careful how we treat other people because we don't know what else is going on for them. And we can perceive something that's probably not true from our own eyes, our own experiences, our own lenses that we're wearing. So back to Julia Fairchild, and she's a master Rapid Eye technician. And she developed a process that she calls alphamation. And when you get on one of those negative thought trains, they use an example of your child is late for curfew. They're out with the car. They haven't had their driver's license very long. You know what happens? Potentially they've had an accident or they're in trouble or someone's made a bad choice. And pretty soon you're just on this runaway train of negative thoughts. And by the time the child gets home, you're crazy, right? So a way that she has developed to help work through and to get off that negative train is that she has developed, using the alphabet, a process of stopping herself. So when she gets on that runaway train of negative thought, she says, wait a minute. Is this what I really, really, really want? No. My name is Cathy Needham. I am a child of God. I am grateful for my abundance, my bravery, my curiosity, my desire, my effervescence. And she just goes through all the letters of the alphabet, putting in one word. Well, actually, and as she expands on it, she's got more than one word for some of the letters. But it takes her, because it moves her out of that runaway train process, it moves her into what she does desire, which are good, healing, positive things and thoughts. It's something that you can do. Sit down and go through the alphabet and write a positive word about yourself for each of the letters of the alphabet. And then work on it. And it doesn't even have to be, frankly, when you're on the runaway train. It can just be when you're on a negative, I didn't get up early enough, I'm not eating the right foods, I don't feel good, I don't, blah, blah, blah. Build those things so that you can say, is that what I really, really want? No, it's not. What I really, really want is to be grateful because of my attitude, my bravery, my charisma, my diva-ness, right? I don't know, but it's something that you can do to write down and to begin to build within you the thought processes that change, that take you off the train, that put power back in your hand to go to the supportive thinking. We don't have to let the subconscious and negative thinking have complete control. We can say, no, that's not what I want. Here's what I want. Does it take some effort? Yes, it does. Does it take being aware? Yes. Being responsible? Yes, it does. I wish I had the magic pill to share with you, but there isn't one. And you're mistaken if you think there is. It's a choice, a constant choice to step out, say, is that what I really, really want? And then move in the direction of what you do want. It's so powerful when you begin to apply it every moment in your life. Will you have hard days where it just seems impossible to do that? Yes, and that's okay. It's the next day. It's the next minute. It's the next hour. It's the next time when you choose to step up, to move yourself off the runaway train of this can't work to the train of I got this. I can make these changes. I have strength, courage, wisdom, desire. Find those alphabet words that speak of you. Take control. Be the person that you want to be, because your kids, your neighbors, your friends, nieces and nephews, they're watching you and they're learning from you. And wouldn't you rather they learned how to be on the train of, here's how I make a difference, than the train of, this can't possibly work and we're going to crash. Choose, be the pilot, feed all of the proper healthy information into your autopilot system and take control. You can do it. I have faith in you. I love you. Have a great day.